So anyways, all this to say that Payne posted a video of him like traveling to a bunch of government offices and was like, wait for, season 3 or whatever. And it was set to Aliens Exist by Blink-182. And I'm like, and then he said something about like, got an email today, and he's like on the phone and he's like all excited. I'm like, are you going to be talking to Tom DeLonge? Did it happen?
It might have happened.
And I cannot be the only one who said to talk to Tom, because like people know. You know what I mean? People know. But
people know.
But if it was me, you're welcome. But also, I still am not 100% if that's what's happening. But like, come on, man.
I mean, the hints are there.
So I'm very excited for season 3
Love
of
it.
Ice Range. That's an excellent reference that you brought it up. Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to have to get on that. Welcome to Weirdos of Whimsy, a podcast where we will be discussing all things weird and,
you guessed it, whimsical. Hi, my name is Jacklynn.
And I'm Stevie.
And guys, right off the hop, we are tired. Our voices are a little gravelly,
You might hear a little
potentially missing a little congested. We spent the entire night screaming and singing at the top of our lungs.
We really did.
At the Yungblud show in Toronto.
Yungblud.
It was amazing.
Is that my official first ever like rock and roll concert?
I mean, did you count Stevie Nicks?
Well, I was just going to ask that. Would Stevie Nicks be considered like a rock and roll concert?
I mean, it's
a different vibe of rock and roll.
Totally different vibe. Like, she's rock and roll, but she's like chill, cool, mystical,
Yeah, whereas
last night was like, yes, like that is like
Ozzy Osbourne.
Big time rock star energy, man.
Yeah.
With like the... my cousin Kate. So first of all, because now I am just like spiraling.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
Woo! So, okay, we went with my cousin Katie.
Yes.
Shout out, Kate.
Shout out. Hi, Katie.
And our new very good friend, Allison.
Love. Shout out.
Friends of the pod.
Friends of the pod.
And relations. And Katie said to me, like, he being Dom, we love you, Dom, who also listens and watches, I'm sure.
For sure.
He's like Iggy Pop and Mick Jagger and oh my God, someone else, all kind of rolled into one. Ozzy Osbourne, but also my mom is gonna be so disappointed. Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, like all rolled into one, and he does like the cocky little walk, and he does his little like.
He's so hot.
Oh, we were so inappropriate. Allison, Katie, sorry, you got a taste of like
what we are, like
what we are,
what we are,
who we are. It just like there was one point where he was like, if I may.
Oh, please.
Dom was like, oh, I have to go back to the United States tomorrow. And we're like, boo. Like, we were all booing. It was amazing. Sold out show at the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto, which to me is the Ricoh Coliseum and will always be the Ricoh Coliseum.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's packed. And he's like, I don't want to go back to the United States. We're like, yeah. And then he like puts his little hands out
like a naughty little boy,
and he's like, will someone he didn't say arrest me, he was like, will someone keep me here and take me to their house so I can't leave and handcuff me? And I'm like immediately me, please. Katie was like, you were the first one to be like, right here. And I was like, thanks, Kate. And then he turned around and was like, I won't be a very good guest. And I was like,
it was hot.
I'm dying.
Woo!
So I had to sit down after that moment just for a hot second. But it was amazing. He is like truthfully the biggest rock star right now. Like he's just incredible. Oh my God. 100%. He did all the hits.
Oh.
What was your favorite song?
I really did like Low Life.
Oh, classic.
I like Low Life.
Yes.
I mean, Changes is great. But that's not his song.
No, that's Black Sabbath's. So, quick story. I don't know if you know this. So, of course, he performed it at the Back to Beginning tour, show for Ozzy, right? The farewell tour to Black Sabbath and Ozzy. And then, like 2 weeks later, Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yeah.
So when that happened, Yungblud was like, who is also Dom. You know, we're on a first name basis, so like I'll switch between Yungblud and Dom. He said, "I will now forever do changes in every single one of my shows, forever and ever, amen." So like that's his little homage.
And he started getting emotional
He
and
was
tearing up.
so emotional. Yeah.
He just seems like a kind soul.
Yeah, just like a really wonderful person. And he came back out at the end of the show and like walked the whole barricade and like hugged people, and he went, and I saw footage after, like he crowd surfed in the crowd.
Oh my God.
While it was like there's no music, and he got scratched to shit. Like he was like, "Canada, you've got nails, but I love it." So like, sorry.
Naughty.
Would have loved to have been a part of that.
Oh yeah.
Next time we're going on
We're
the
gonna be in the
barricade.
pit.
We're gonna be in the pit. Look at you.
Yeah.
See? So yeah, well done. So much fun. Had a great time with Katie and Allison and you.
It was so fun.
It was so great.
But yeah, that kind of concert, you can't be sitting in the seats.
No.
Everyone around us was sitting most of the
There
time.
were a lot
I was
of
like,
people sitting, which like, you know, I sat for a little bit, and like full disclosure, poor Katie has like
Oh my God,
literally a broken bone in her leg, but she stood up
She did.
for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
The couple beside me, I was getting annoyed by
Oh, Katie and I were
weren't
laughing
even-
so hard. You were so upset.
I was so
Which
upset.
I'm sorry for laughing, but like
them. They weren't talking. There was like no vibe.
Yeah.
Ugh,
What was she doing standing over you for so long? What was that
I
all
don't
about?
know.
That was so funny. Katie and I were just like, we don't know what's going on.
And her
It's
husband's wearing a
great.
mask. I'm like, oh God, don't get me sick, please.
Listen, well, yeah, were they sick? We don't.
Well,
I
I don't
listen,
know.
if he was wearing a mask, good for him at least for
yeah.
like, you know, not getting it on us. But meanwhile, I'm like, spit on me, Dom.
on me.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I would take his.
yeah.
sickness.
Oh my God. In a second. So yeah. So great, wonderful, but
So good.
sorry if we sound like this and kind of look like this because we are so tired.
Yeah.
How does it feel being a 38-year-old?
Oh my God.
Insane, right? And like, do you have the come down where it's like, it's over?
Oh, all the time.
You know, like
That's
what
with
do I do?
not even just concerts though. That's just any sort of large social event. I'm like, oh,
When people leave my house, I'm like, it's over.
right.
Yeah. But hell of a show. If you get a chance to go see Yungblud, do it. Buy the ticket.
Is it going to be a yearly thing now?
It
I feel like
has
it should be.
to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. It was so good.
Yay.
In fact, like I looked up the rest of his tour. This was his only Canadian date, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah. So he's in the States, and then I think he goes back to the UK for a festival or something. Anyways,
Is
I
he there
totally.
when we're in Ireland.
Oh my God.
We don't have time.
We don't have time.
But damn.
But also no. He's in Vegas on May 19th, and like part of me was like, what's another?
I'm not going to America.
I know, but like, God damn it, I hate this.
I know. I agree.
Anyway, so yeah, enough about that, but not really, because I could literally talk about it all the time.
It's true.
Love him so much. We had so much fun. Went to the pop-up. We got a shirt.
Yeah.
It was so great. Oh, I'm so glad you love him.
He's great.
He's great.
He's fantastic.
Okay, let's get into the episode. So, of course, welcome back to Alien Update Part 2.
Welcome back.
Okay. If you have not yet listened to Part 1, stop what you're doing right now.
Yep.
Go back, listen to Part 1. Dare I say go back and listen to Aliens Exist Parts 1, 2, and 3
I was
from
just gonna say.
2024.
Yeah.
If you're new here, we absolutely did a bunch of episodes before the last run of 2026. So go back and listen to them. But for now, if you are caught up to speed and ready to go, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So because we ended on like a pretty big cliffhanger,
We did.
let's repeat sort of what you said, Stephen, at the end of episode 1. Okay.
Okay.
So the fire briefings. This is wild. So in April 2026, shortly after the idiot to the south of us said he found very interesting articles. I don't know why I do that. So like,
I mean, you kind of have to.
that's crazy.
It's great.
U.S. Representative Tim Burchett, who is a Republican, by the way, we've talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
He's a prominent voice in Congress as well regarding the UAP disclosure. He made startling claims about classified briefings he's received. So he stated that the information presented, particularly in a session held around late March or early April of this year, was, quote, so extreme it would have set the earth on fire
Crazy.
and caused the country to come unglued if made public.
Those are some statements.
Those are quite some statements.
Those are quite some statements.
Let's get into a little bit of the details that we know about. Obviously, we don't know everything because like that would be disclosure, and we don't have that yet.
We don't have it yet.
But what we do have.
is, so he alluded to this as being highly disturbing content. Burchett claimed the information would cause widespread panic, demand for answers, and keep Americans awake at night, according to a New York Post article.
Mm-hmm.
While not providing specific evidence or the nature of these claims, he stated the briefing related to extraterrestrial life and outer space activity. Woo! Outer space activity. He has previously hinted at, but not confirmed, details regarding alien-human hybrid programs.
Like, what does that mean?
Right? Alien-human hybrids.
My mind goes exactly to like, is there a breeding program?
I could see it.
What is happening? Anyway, so of course the source of the briefings, again, gets a little dicey. Burchett noted that he has been briefed by just about every alphabet agency, of course, referring to all of the intelligence and defense agencies, the DoD, AARO, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to get to all that. We've talked about a lot of it. If you've heard me say any, what are they called? Short form, not
abbreviations?
Thank you. Abbreviations. That's the one. I was gonna say anagram. Not at all an anagram. There's another word though, isn't there? Smart people are screaming at us through their car speakers. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so despite the alarming nature of the content, Burchett continues to push for full disclosure, asserting that the public has a right to know and that tax dollars are being used to cover up these programs. That's the other problem. That's the other thing. So, like, American people, you're paying for this to happen. Obviously, it's out of your control, much like it is out of our control of all the crap that we're paying for that we don't want or need or care to have.
Truth.
But that's what's wild. And I think that's also what's going to turn a lot of people's opinions on this is like, you're paying for this to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Once you bring in money, it kind of doesn't matter what people believe.
It's true.
Anyway.
But that brings us to concerns for safety.
Oh boy, does it.
Oh boy, does it. In discussing the cover-up, Burchett referenced the alleged deaths or disappearances of defense scientists, adding in a Reddit forum that he is not suicidal, implying the information is dangerous.
Right, so that was him kind of saying like,
I'm not going to kill myself if it ever happens. Look into this.
Yeah, like he I don't think he can come out and say that verbatim, but like that's essentially what that's saying.
Yeah,
like he's not going to do anything to himself. So if something all of a sudden, like if there's a bizarro circumstance, he didn't do it. So speaking of, let's look at the people who have died after coming forward.
And there's been a lot.
There's been a lot. I've only selected a couple here because of course there are a lot of, and I even have one listed where it's like there's not a lot of information on it, but like look it up, people.
Look it up.
Okay. So kind of the most, I think this is the most recent.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Literally. It was, today is the 3rd of May.
Yeah.
So it happened like a week or so ago. Matthew James Sullivan. So Matthew James Sullivan was an Air
3rd of May while recording, by the way.
Right now. Sorry. We go live on May 6th. Not a lot of time for you to edit this. Sorry.
No, this one is in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Not May 6th.
Our timelines are
you guys know
wibbly wobbly time.
You know that we're not good at this. This is what, May 13th, I guess. Then 12th, 13th.
Sure.
Anyway,
sorry. Continue.
We're coming from the future and the past. Okay, back to Matthew James Sullivan, R.I.P. He was an Air Force intelligence officer and prospective congressional witness. Okay, so we've been talking about these whistleblowers coming to Congress and having hearings.
Yeah.
He was scheduled to have one of these. However, he died of an accidental drug overdose very recently.
Which is kind of crazy.
Like weeks before scheduled to testify at one of these congressional hearings. So Congressman Eric Burleson expressed concerns regarding potential foul play. That's a big deal.
That is.
And noting the suspicious timing of his high level and his high level access, of course, right? So like this congressman has actually come out and been like, guys, don't you think that's a little shady?
Yeah, right.
He was like a big deal. He had all this clearance and he was going to come and talk to us. And now he's dead.
Yeah.
From an accidental drug overdose.
And the weird thing is a lot of these, not that everybody can have a drug problem.
Sure.
But a lot of these people are ones you wouldn't really expect to OD on drugs.
I mean, especially if... Now, you could, I was just going to say, especially if something as important as this is happening. However, you could argue with addiction,
the stress
could drive.
Yeah.
But fair. I mean, come on.
Like, what are the chances?
What are the chances? I don't want to wear my tinfoil hat, but I'm wearing my tinfoil. We should have worn tinfoil
Oh my
hats.
God, we should have.
God, why do we think of things after? Anyway. Yeah.
That would have been maybe too weird.
Really?
That's
Is there
us.
such a thing?
That's us.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
us. I love it.
So R.I.P. Matthew James Sullivan.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Next, we have Carl Grummer, a decorated astrophysicist working on exoplanet research. Wow. Carl Grummer was killed on his porch in 2026, mentioned in reports speculating on whistleblower dangers. Killed on his porch.
Killed on his porch.
Just like, that's the only information we have.
I mean, so again, like I'm leery on putting in details where I find multiple different pieces of information.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that. He was killed on his porch. Bizarre.
Ooh, okay.
Bizarre.
Okay.
Bizarre.
Next we have Jason Thomas. He was a researcher who disappeared in December 2025 and was found dead in March 2026.
Again, like this is research. Like these are scientists who are actively working on stuff. And there are a lot. There are a lot of people. This is just 4 because of time. But like there are many people who have been disappearing or showing up dead.
Yeah.
Finally, for today's episode, an unnamed DOE official. So Lou Elizondo, who I've spoken about, I think, in the last, like the first kind of round of Aliens Exist, 1, 2, and 3. Lou Elizondo is a disclosure activist, author, lifelong military man who spent essentially like his final military years as the senior leader of the ATIP program, which is the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program.
Okay.
So like, again, people design, like this has been designed to like protect and figure out threats from the air. So he quit that to become this activist, to be like, I don't like what I'm learning and the public needs to know.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he was making a lot of money doing what he was doing.
Oh, baby. So he came forward and reported a Department of Energy, that's what the DOE stands for. Yeah. Again, lots of alphabet here. He reported that a DOE whistleblower died on their sofa in their home.
That's weird.
Shortly before they were scheduled to again speak to Congress.
Just died on their sofa.
What is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening? I don't understand. So, and these are people, like, I gotta tell you, I am concerned for a lot of my favorite activists and whistleblowers.
Yeah.
Like David Grush, national treasure, protect him at all costs. Yeah. Jeremy Corbell, George Knapp, Lou Elizondo. Also, Lou Elizondo, I'm wearing my Tom was right shirt. He worked very closely with Tom DeLonge to like bring all of this to light back in 2017 when they, again, it goes farther than that. It goes way farther than that, but that's kind of when everything popped off.
Yeah.
And Tom was right. So check it out. Like, yeah, he's on a team with a lot of people that you might now recognize from listening to us. Yeah. That you can be like, hey, I know them. Anyways, okay, let's move to AARO, shall we?
AARO. So AARO's scientific stance.
Yes, this is their stance.
So the Pentagon's all-domain anomaly.
Yep, you can do
I got this. I can do it.
No problem.
The Pentagon's all-domain anomaly resolution office, AARO. AARO continues to be the skeptical arm of the investigation.
Right. That's their whole purpose, is to be like, meh.
You do need a little skeptical.
Sure.
Some skeptics.
We talk about controlled environments. Yes. We talk about, sure.
Absolutely.
But.
So in their 2026 reports, AARO has maintained a high confidence level that the majority of sightings are unremarkable physical objects.
I mean.
Specifically, balloons, drones, and sensor clutter.
Why are you spending all this money on this then?
It's a balloon.
Like, also, why are people being killed if it's a balloon?
Yeah.
Also, why? I could go on and on.
It's true.
Sorry.
I love it. I love how excited you get about this.
Oh, God.
We also have the no evidence baseline.
Yeah.
So AARO officially states they have found no evidence that any UAP sightings represent extraterrestrial technology. though they admit many cases remain unresolved due to insufficient data.
I just have to explain. I just like stared into the camera to be like, do you believe this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There are videos that exist that are from the military. Number one, I hate to keep making it about Tom, but I love making it about Tom. The 2017 footage that he was responsible for, essentially, like in the New York Times, which
Yeah.
was like the Tic Tac video.
Oh, yes. 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 Yes.
They said, okay, yeah, we don't know what this is. They said that.
They said it.
And now, so like they're going around and around and around, and it's just garbage.
Garbage, mama.
It's just garbage. Anyways, okay. So, investigative journalist George Knapp, who I spoke about before, we love George Knapp, has been a vocal critic of the Pentagon's all-domain, sorry, I'm just going to call it AARO, now that you know what it is,
AARO.
Of the Pentagon's AARO team, frequently characterizing the office as a tool for obstruction, misinformation, and the continuation of long-term government cover-ups regarding UAPs. So, little quick kind of note about George Knapp. He's been investigating UFOs for over 3 decades. Like, he's been doing this for 30 years and has publicly expressed a lot of negative views on AARO, which I'll get to in just a second. I feel like I need to talk a little bit more about George Knapp.
Okay.
I don't want to say fell into this. Look up his story. It's really interesting. He was working for a television network in Vegas.
Okay.
And a story came across, like, essentially his manager's desk, and his manager was like, do you want to do this? And he's like, sure. And we'll get to that of who that was in a second. But like, ever since that happened in the 80s, it's just like it's consumed him. And he's an incredible investigative journalist. He had his own show. Like, look it up, people. George Knapp is, like, in my mind, one of the OGs of this. Okay, so let's get back to his views on AARO. He has expressed the following, that a whitewash operation is happening. Knapp has dismissed AARO's reports and public statements as a whitewash and fake news obstructionist organization.
Ooh.
That's pretty damning.
Yeah.
He has provided a lot of criticism on the leadership as well. He has strongly criticized particularly the former director, Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, labeling him a thin-skinned, diehard UFO skeptic rather than an impartial investigator, which is what they're supposed to be.
I mean,
sorry.
Yeah, fair.
Like, if you're going to create this team, AARO, to be sort of the balance of here's everything, here's all this evidence, you have to be open. You still have to be open-minded. It's just like scientists who, I shouldn't say scientists, because if you're a true scientist, you will never do this. I'm going to say people. It's just like people who are like, I already know my answer. Now I'm going to work to show my answer. That is not science.
Fair.
Like, do we not remember, like, hypothesis? Observation? Like, come on, people. You don't fit your work to give the outcome that you already want it to be.
Because also, wasn't there a thing where, like, you can what am I trying to say? So if you have the answer already, you can pretty much make any of your findings fit.
If you're only trying to find that, yeah, you're blinded by how much you want your answer to be correct.
Yes.
Like, if anything, you should think differently and be like, how can I not get here? You know what I mean? Again, like, proper scientists, back me up here. You
scientists
start
out there listening.
because I'm sure a lot of them do. You start with a hypothesis and you work until you find out the outcome. Your conclusion based on your research, your efforts, what the evidence is showing you.
Exactly.
I digress.
I love watching you in this element. It makes me happy.
Let's get back to George Knapp's kind of thoughts about AARO, which I'm sure we'll get fired up about again.
It's true. So Knapp contends that AARO has actively ignored or belittled testimonies from credible whistleblowers and witnesses, which is crazy.
Again.
Crazy. He has highlighted that while AARO claims to have found no credible evidence of extraterrestrial or off-world technologies, his own investigations and those of colleagues like Jeremy Corbell.
Love Jeremy.
have shown AARO ignored evidence of anomalous objects with advanced capabilities, such as the 2024 orb encountered near Yemen.
Yeah, and like pick anything.
Yeah.
There's the jellyfish. There's
The jellyfish.
oh yeah, it's wild.
Oh.
I'll see if I can find it and we can post it. But there's like literally,
Like a sky jellyfish?
yes, and
Sky
it's
whales? Sky jellyfish?
whales. It is gliding effortlessly over, and like tons of people saw this thing.
Wait, is this the thing? You might not know this. Have you ever watched Star Wars? Is it the thing that
have
kind of
I
looks like
ever watched
you have?
Star
Of course.
Wars?
I don't know. I can never remember.
You might not know this, Jacklynn. Keep going. I'm sorry.
The weird little like drone thingy from Star Wars that looks like the probe.
So
Is it that kind of thing?
it literally looks exactly like a jellyfish.
I'm sure I've seen it,
Like-
but I cannot picture it.
I'll find it and
Okay.
we'll do a screenshot or something
Okay.
because like it's so creepy.
Cool. Okay.
Anyways, so
Of course you watched Star Wars.
of course,
Jesus Christ.
that was okay. I forgive you. It was a late night.
It was
We
a late
had a lot
night.
of things happening in our brains.
Yeah.
So George Knapp believes ultimately that AARO's first report was inaccurate and, quote, riddled with factual errors, and served to just reinforce rather than resolve suspicions of a cover-up. So, like, he just thinks that they're completely misleading the public to try and keep everyone calm and, like, organized and,
Which,
like,
yeah.
keep, you know what I mean? Like, that's ultimately what we think is happening here. So Knapp, along with Jeremy Corbell, has used their platform to present evidence that they claim AARO knowingly ignored. They argue that AARO's scientific analyses were designed to demystify or deny rather than investigate objectively.
There you go.
I'll get some more about them in a second. Actually, I'm going to talk about it now because we're talking about
Go
it.
for it.
So they have an incredible podcast called Weaponized.
Okay.
Find it. It's amazing. I think they just released that they're having or will have David Grush back on. But if you are not sure where to start with all of this, I highly recommend Weaponized by George Knapp and Jeremy Corbell. Their stories are awesome. I have the biggest crush on Jeremy Corbell. He's just like so cool and cute and fun and smart and dedicated. And highly recommend Weaponized.
Love.
Yeah,
There we
really
go.
good. Really good.
I have never heard of that one, so I'll need to check that one out.
It's so good.
Really, the only UFO I know I have a podcast. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts.
Fair enough.
But I did listen to
High Strange. Yeah.
High Strange.
So
Hey, Lindsay.
yes.
Hey, Lindsay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
Great podcast. I haven't listened. There's a season 2, right?
yes, I can't believe you haven't listened
I
to it
haven't
yet.
listened to it yet, but I will. I will.
So not to burst your bubble. So there's only 6 episodes of season 2 for Pain Lindsay's High Strange.
That's fine.
However, it has been announced that they are already it's going to be in less than a month. We're a month away from season 3 of High Strange.
Wow.
They've already they're like, you know what, there's so much going on. And can
I
I
mean,
tell
there
you something
is.
very exciting?
Yes. Go for it.
I don't know. So back when episodes 1, 2, and 3 came out for the first season of High Strange, he like put out to the community, the UFO kind of peeps. He asked on his Instagram, like, who should I be talking to? Because like in the early days, he was like, he even says in the first episode of High Strange, like, I don't want to be the UFO guy. Like, I don't really know anything about this. So he kind of on his Instagram was like, who should I go and talk to? So I was immediately like, and
that tracks.
one of those people was Tom DeLonge. I was like, yes, these are people.
I thought you were just pointing to yourself.
Myself,
for a moment.
me. Contact me, Pain. I mean, that'd be wild, but no.
Could you imagine?
I would pass away.
I mean, we both have podcasts.
Come on the pod, Pain. No, Tom DeLonge. I said a bunch of people who are like very much entrenched in obviously the UFO community and have been for a long time. But then I was like, man, you have to talk to Tom DeLonge. You have to talk to Tom DeLonge. Like I can't even get into it. It's wild. Like, look it up, people. Everyone laughed at him.
And now look.
Now look at him. So anyways, all this to say that Payne posted a video of him like traveling to a bunch of government offices and was like, wait for, season 3 or whatever. And it was set to Aliens Exist by Blink-182. And I'm like, And then he said something about like, got an email today, and he's like on the phone and he's like all excited. I'm like, are you going to be talking to Tom DeLonge? Did it happen?
It might have happened.
And I cannot be the only one who said to talk to Tom, because like
Oh, no.
people know. You know what I mean?
People know.
But
People know.
But if it was me, you're welcome. But also I still am not 100% if that's what's happening. But like, come on, man.
I mean, the hints are there.
The hints are there. So I'm very excited for season 3
Love
of
it.
High Strange. That's an excellent reference that you brought it up. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna have to get on that.
And sorry, again, I'm blowing it completely.
I love it.
So remember I told you in our episodes of Aliens Exist 1, 2, and 3, I believe I talked about the very first book I ever purchased when I was like 11 years old.
Yes, isn't it like it's a tome? It's a big. If it's the one I'm thinking.
So Whitley Strieber. So he's done a lot and they're big.
Yeah.
Whitley Strieber is Schreiber. Anyway, I call him Schreiber. He was the author of the very first book I got.
Love.
And it was about implants and being abducted.
Implants.
Yeah. That's a whole thing we have to go through. He is on season 2 of High Strange. And he's one of the guys that I included in my list as well.
Love.
So like I'm really happy that he's connecting with people. It is so not my doing. Again, me and 50,000 other people probably said you should probably go speak to Whitley Strieber, but it's cool, man. You gotta listen to it, Steven.
I will listen to it.
It's a wild story for Whitley. It's a wild story.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Check
it. I need to bump that up because right now I'm just going through Magnus Archives, but
which is super fun.
So fun. I love it.
But you gotta check it out.
I gotta check it out.
Anyways,
okay.
So over to you for our last little bit.
Okay, so I am excited for this.
Me too.
So a massive cultural event is looming that is blurring the lines between fiction and reality. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Ooh. So Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day.
Oh man,
I'm pumped.
I can't wait.
We have to go together.
Oh, like please.
Yeah. I'm pumped.
Please. I don't know when it's going to happen because you're booked and busy all the time.
I know. It might have to be like, we'll figure out a day
you have
work.
a day off. You come up to my house and that evening after work, we'll go and see it.
Sold.
Awesome.
So it's set for release in June 2026, which is that
soon.
Next month?
We are a month away.
We're a month away.
Yeah.
So this film starring Emily Blunt.
Love her.
Devil Wears Prada. I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah.
It's out now.
Oh yeah. God.
It's being marketed not just as a movie, but as a project that answers questions about the phenomenon.
Yeah, man.
Given Spielberg's history with the topic, researchers are watching closely to see if the film reflects any insider information recently declassified.
Yeah. So did you ever see Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yes, it's been a minute.
Gotta rewatch it.
I gotta rewatch
because there's a theory. I mean, a theory. People are like, I wonder if this is going to be like considered like either a prequel or a sequel.
Well, everything is about disclosure currently, and then this movie's coming out called Disclosure Day,
which is exactly why we're talking about it, baby.
Like it's gonna be a thing.
You know what? There are a lot of.
Gotta be.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It is also a movie.
I've been on this train a long time. Like, there are people who are like, we're never going to know.
We're
never going to know because of statements that Burchett made, or Burchett. We've been calling him different names. I don't care. That guy, the Republican of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he was like, this will make our country unglued. This will make the world unglued. Like, that's why so many people think that we won't ever know.
But then is this how they get the information out? Is marketing it as fiction?
Tell you, Steven, that is the next point that I have to talk to you about.
There we go.
So congratulations for thinking about it. I think we also might have brought this up the first time I talked about it too.
Probably.
But it's worth repeating. Again, Tom DeLonge. Guys, I'm not sorry. He's a very smart individual who knows a lot about this. He wrote a series of books and has done some movies in the past. But when he was, promoting it and obviously just talking all about his work that he's done, he has said many times, like, pay attention to movies, man.
Yeah.
Because there are certain things in movies that are actually happening. And that is their way of getting it out to the public.
They make it palatable to the public.
Correct. And it's like testing it out to see how people would react.
Yeah.
Right? So, for example, one of the movies that Tom DeLonge did was called Monsters of California.
Okay.
And he absolutely has said that, like, there are legit scenes in that movie that he has firsthand knowledge of.
Interesting.
And like, it's crazy. It's about a group of friends who like accidentally somehow get matched into like supernatural kind of findings and creepy things, and like there's aliens and Bigfoot and blah blah.
What's it called?
Monsters of California. You gotta watch it. It's so cute.
When did it come out?
Last year.
Oh, okay.
Super
I gotta
cute.
watch it. Remind me.
I will. I'll remind you. I just love it.
Cute.
Was I in San Diego after they filmed it? I don't remember. Anyways, he has said that, and he's like not the only one. So like Spielberg, people think that he knows shit, man.
I could see it.
Yeah. Like people have also been like, where did he get this information for Star Wars? Where did he get like, yeah, sure, imagination is a thing, but also like, listen. We talked about weaponized.
Yep.
One last thing about Jeremy Corbell as well. He has a new documentary coming out too. It's called Sleeping Dog.
Okay.
That's going to be, I think, a mind blower too.
Okay.
Like that's going to be a big, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That'll be great. But Steven, what happened on Friday night that you got a taste of?
Well, we rented for your birthday because you were so excited.
I was so excited.
We watched the documentary S4.
Yeah, the Bob Lazar story. S4.
It was interesting.
Right?
I had not heard about a lot of that.
Oh my God. So great. And thank you for renting it for me for
You're
my
welcome.
birthday. I appreciate
Happy
you.
birthday.
What were your thoughts? Tell me about it.
It was very cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of AI content.
Yes.
But
yes. Recreating, especially that one guy.
Yeah.
But that one guy was created based on his memory of like
based on his memory.
So his boss, the AI guy,
Dennis.
Yeah. Good for you.
Thanks.
So they created him out of AI because like they asked Bob Lazar what did he look like, so he described it, and they created that character based on his
Which
memory.
is cool. I love that it's a thing, but you know all the AI
we
shit
we
right
are anti-AI
Yes.
in movies and music and
But it is a cool thing. It's kind of like it's like police recreation sketches.
Yeah,
right?
sure. That's a great point.
Ish.
That's a great point. Yeah.
But yeah. It was so interesting. And I really liked when they showed the different flying saucers, the crafts. The Jello mold one.
Man.
You have to watch it.
You have to watch it. If you don't know who Bob Lazar is, man, again.
Cute nerd.
Super cute nerd.
Cute nerd.
I wish Evan Peters played him.
Oh,
right?
That would have been good.
That would have been good. Anyway, Bob Lazar's story is wild. So I kind of referenced this earlier. Like he found George Knapp to be like, I'm reverse engineering some wild things.
Yeah.
And I don't think this should be a secret.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how like George Knapp got involved in all this. Like you got to check it out, people.
I meant to look for the movie. Okay, so y'all might know out there. So there's a movie, I think it's from the 80s.
I'm going to Google it. Yep, go ahead.
It's a movie from the 80s. I think the 80s. And it's about, I want to say, like it's a young kid who stumbles across an alien craft. And the kid is sitting in the chair. And then I think like it's very just silver. It's all formed into one kind of thing. And then the craft starts like either communicating or talking to him.
Flight of the Navigator?
Flight of the Navigator.
Okay.
I think that's it. And the ship in the documentary reminded me so much because the wall in front of him kind of goes clear so he can see out, and he's like hooked into the ship and he's flying around.
Yes.
I think Flight of the Navigator.
100%. No, this is it. Like, let me show my screen.
That's the one.
That's the one.
It just something about it reminded me.
Like, oh my God, I totally have seen this.
Yeah.
Okay, that vision of the stairs just reappearing. Yes.
Right?
Yes. Isn't that the kid who plays the brother in E.T.? The
older
older
could
brother?
Be.
Kind of looks like
look
the
at
eye.
this.
Oh my God, you've
Yeah.
unlocked a core memory.
I want to rewatch
You've unlocked
that.
a core memory. That is absolutely a movie I have seen. Yeah. I completely remember this.
As we were watching this, that's all I could
And he
think
goes in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great
Right?
reference. Great reference. Anyways, okay. Yeah, S4, check it out.
S4, great.
Really, really great. Especially if you know nothing about Bob Lazar.
Which I didn't. That was all pretty much new information for me.
Yeah. Okay, well.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. Hope you can digest it.
Yes.
I said this to Steven, like, I know nothing about this. All kidding aside, like, I know some things.
You know a lot.
I do. There's so much. There's so much to learn and digest and retain and dive into. As much as I quote unquote know, I know nothing. There's so much more to learn
There's
and
a lot.
experience and
There's a
find out. If you are genuinely interested, like, just start Googling, go to your library, start reading. If you don't know where to start with George Knapp, start with Jeremy Corbell, start with Bob Lazar. There are so many people who have been doing this for literally decades. Dare I say, go back and just start reading about Roswell and be like, this is interesting. So we will for sure talk about aliens, I'm sure, again.
I'm sure there's going to be some stuff coming out soon.
There's absolutely going to be. And we will definitely give you a review of Disclosure Day when we see it together.
I can't wait.
But for now, let's call it a day. Also, like, do you love we're matching our shirts?
E is for existential dread.
Right? I brought all my alien theme shirts down.
Jacklynn and I have just discovered that I can now wear her clothes.
But I can't wear his. So
you probably could. We haven't tried it out yet.
I'm just gonna not. Thank you for thinking that.
Of course.
I appreciate you thinking that I could wear something that you own.
You could.
I appreciate it. Okay, well, so thank you so much for listening and watching Weirdos of Whimsy. We will be back again soon with another episode that guides you through the weird and whimsical journey that is our brains. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Weirdos of Whimsy Pod. Watch that space for updates, release dates, and other treats and delectable morsels. Say goodbye, Stevie.
Goodbye, everybody.
And as always, big gulps, eh? Well, see you later.